Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and today I am going to be playing along with my friend Teresa Smith for her Scraplift Spotlight series. So here you see me showing you really quickly a Pinterest inspiration of a sketch of a layout actually by London Lay. I am using the Simple Stories Carpe Diem and Good Vibes kit that I kind of put together here. And you see me, I'm just showing you some of the papers I've selected. Really, I'm copying this layout, scrap lifting this layout uh, pretty close, I would say. I showed you some cardstock by Basil in white. I have uh, three pattern papers here. I'm going to use that turquoise like herringbone as my base. I cut it roughly around the 10 by 10 size. I'm cutting this other polka dot probably closer to about 5 inches, I believe. And the other piece, which will show up on here pretty soon, um, is about, I would say, about 9 inches or so. This layout looks fairly quickly, but it actually took me a little while to, close to an hour to just fiddle around with the papers to get them, like I just kept trimming, and you'll see me do some of that. Uh, I am trying to also decide on pictures. So this is the struggle, right? It's real. um, and so now I'm kind of looking at the sketch again, and I'm looking to see what I have. So you'll see in that, like, it looks reddish, but it's a pink box. It's basically just full of 4x6 and 4x3s, 4x4s, just mats for photos. I pre-cut them and then I just have them handy. Here, I still don't know what picture I'm going to be using, and I'm kind of just going through the ephemera, picking pieces that will work with either one of the photos. Um, I am going to decide on the picture on the right, um, but you see me kind of just pulling out pieces very similar to the ones that London did in her layout. So now this kit is humongous, you guys, and so it has 2x2s, 3x4 cards, it has 4x4s, it has 4x6s. So I have a lot of stuff to go through, but you'll see me kind of select some possible things that may end up on my layout, but they don't all end up obviously on my layout. I'm just kind of picking things out here. Um, yep. This is why I sped this up, because trust me, you did not want to see this in real time. So I've gone ahead, put that to the side, selected uh, some of my favorites of what I think will go through. And here I'm just pulling out my um, Tim Holtz Distress inks, and I'm going to be using the hickory smoke to ink some of the edges so that they kind of pop a little bit more, and there's some cohesiveness with all of the different layers that are going to be going on this layout. Um, I thought that the white was really stark, so I definitely wanted to give it a little bit more darkness without having to pull in any other kind of dark uh, papers, any darker papers or borders or anything like that. So I'm just inking here painstakingly. The nice thing about inking, I will say, even though it is time consuming, you know, especially for my pages, I don't try to do a perfect job. You'll see I splotch it in on certain corners and things like that. So that's okay with me, and it looks fine to me in terms of the finished product. So here I am just kind of figuring out where I want this. I'm surprised I didn't use I'm surprised I didn't use my T-square. Sorry, I'm a little bit off camera. I didn't even realize that it's showing like I'm off camera. Hmm. Gotta have to check my camera. My my the position for uh the camera holder. So here I'm still struggling with the picture. uh, and that's just a picture of my little niece. It's she's wearing a mermaid tail. I got her. She was here this past winter, so I got her a mermaid tail for a blanket that she wanted. So that's what that one is. And this one is is ultimately the one that I'm gonna pick. I like how the colors, I think I'm just trying on the mat. I'm like, do I want a mat? Do I not want a mat? And then I do decide on the mat. I'm still, you see me thinking. um, oh, and I'm pulling out more stuff. So I'm bringing out, now that I picked this particular picture, I'm bringing out more corals or orangey tones because of the shirt that she's wearing. So I'm off camera. I'm looking through the sticker sheets now, I believe. And I'm just trying to see whether or not there's anything there. I don't believe I pull anything from the sticker sheets. So here I'm just deciding. Um, I've selected these as possibilities. And now I'm looking for the mat. I'm not going to use that 4x6 card. I'm just going to use a mat from my stash that I have pre-cut. And I know that I'm going to have to trim the picture a little bit, and that's what I'm going to be doing right now. I'm just kind of seeing where I'm going to have to trim. And I don't know what I'm doing. It seems to be now a little bit better in the frame, but I can't see my hands. I don't know what. Oh, I think this is where my, of course, my ATG decided to run out of tape. So I've gone ahead and refilled that. And now I'm just trimming the photo down, and there we go. So now I've pretty much copied underneath the left-handed roses. You'll see a phrase um, and some arrows. That is almost identical to the layout. And now I can't see. I don't know what I'm doing in the corner there. Oh, I'm backing everything, particularly the flowers. I'm going to be backing on some fun foam. So this is the adhesive back fun foam. I just pick up at Walmart in a pack. And I alternate between that product and the Stampin' Up dimensionals. I absolutely love those. So it's another, I kind of alternate. I kind of have everything at my disposal, and then I just kind of in the moment pick. If it's a large kind of surface, I tend to shift to the fun foam. And for the smaller ones, I tend to do the Stampin' Up dimensionals. So here I am, I'm just kind of removing all of that backing, and eventually it'll go back in that right bottom corner. And then I will do the same with the top left. And I've spared you, and I believe I've done that already, and I'm just working on the rest of my layers. I wanted a spot for journaling because I want to, it's a picture of her with something that she, like an arts and crafts project that she completed. But it's really going to be about the story of her attending virtual preschool. So, in the house, because she's doing preschool virtually at home. Um, I've tried to pull elements like that. Um, and again, with the orangey and the coral underneath that journaling card, really to bring out again the colors in her shirt. I've put some of the dots. Um, I think in that top, towards the top between the polka dot paper and the black paper, I'll put some shades of that. The journaling card does have that coral color on it as well. It's just probably hard to see, but it does have it in there as well. And there's that coral dot that I just punched out of paper, one of the paper scraps that was in my stash. So that's going on the layout. And now I'm just looking for any kind of additional items that I might be able to bring in, or I may be backing it with foam. Yep, there's that orangey flower. So that's going to go up there next to the polka dot, the orange polka dot paper. And now I'm just looking through some sticker sheets here from the Carpe Diem collection. The sticker sheets are from there, the larger ones, and I have some smaller ones that are, I believe the smaller ones are from, I'm sorry, I misspoke. The larger sheets are from Good Vibes, and the smaller sheets, I believe, are from Carpe Diem. Let's see, what am I doing now? Oh, I'm going through, I think I'm going through one of the sticker sheets, pulling out some kind of finishing touches for the layout. And yep, there's the, oh, I forgot about the camera. Okay. And I'm pulling out some additional stars, again, in that orangey color. I do think, oh, and the orange heart. I do think eventually I do a little bit of yellow here. But it may be in the next few frames here. Oh, yep, there's a little bit of yellow. And then I overlap those hearts with a little bit of yellow there. I found this feather. It's a corally color feather, so I put that there. And some more corally and turquoise accents that I'm finding in my stash for this particular kit. So I hope that you will join us. There are a group of us that will be joining Teresa for her upcoming series, and they're really concentrated on using a different inspiration. And here's the finished layout to do. I just have to do the journaling. But I hope that you will join us, and for more inspiration, you'll see how we scrap lift from Pinterest, sketches, really from different classes. I mean, your kind of jump off points for creativity is what we're going to try to highlight, and we hope that it gives you a little bit of inspiration. And here I just decided at the last minute that I think I need, although it looks fine, I think I just wanted to add a little bit of dimension with some enamel dots. And I'm not going to put too many. I think this is where I decide to use the yellow shade. And so I think I'm just going to pick 3 enamel dots to add to the clusters. And then once I do that, you should, I'm going to have a picture of the finished layout without the journaling, because I still haven't done that, but I need to do that before I put it away. Yep, here we go. There we go. That's the finished product. Again, it's very much like the sketch, not completely like it. I've added some other things that the sketch obviously didn't have because I needed somewhere to journal. But thank you so much for watching, and here is the layout.